Well, hey guys, Vacation Bible School starts on Monday, VBS, and I want to answer a couple of questions that I'm likely to get. Actually, the first question I've gotten, and then the other one I haven't yet, but I'm sure that it'll come up. First question is, what is VBS? And then the second is, with the recent spike in coronavirus numbers, how are we handling that at Grace and Truth? So let me answer the first one first, and I want to keep this video short, so I'm going to talk quickly. Vacation Bible School is a thing that a lot of churches get to do. We participate in this, where we grab an opportunity to help parents disciple their children and teach them the gospel. So it's evangelism, meaning sharing the gospel, and discipleship, meaning teaching people how to follow Christ. That is the job of the parents in the home. Evangelizing and discipling kids is kind of why God created the family unit as he did. The home is designed to be a discipleship factory for husband, wife, and kids. All are supposed to be taught and learning and teaching each other and encouraging each other in how to grow in Christ. God is about this lifelong process of turning us, of conforming us to the image of Christ, and the home is kind of the central place where that happens. The church exists to, among a few other things, to support the home in that work. So especially as it regards the evangelism and discipleship of children, then the church is here to help parents kind of get the tools in place to do that, get a leg up on it. We can give them a boost where we can. That's what Vacation Bible School is. It's sort of an opportunity that we have to blast gospel in a fire hose fashion through Bible verses, through songs, through crafts, through activities, and get the gospel into these kids' heads so that the parents have more raw material to work with and to form their worldview and so on. So it exists to support the parents. Now, that's going to be going on here starting Monday, goes during the middle of the days through the week, and the question is, with the recent spike in coronavirus numbers, how are we handling that? As it turns out, the process that we put in place a year and a half ago when this whole thing got started, that served us pretty well, and so we're going to carry that through to right now. And I'm going to put up a notification on the front windows of the church and so on. This will all be listed out on paper, but basically it looks like this. We're going to take certain precautions in-house here as far as sanitation, circulating clean air, spacing the classes out in the large group gatherings as much as possible to keep the units of contact, relatively small and so on. But also, we're not mandating certain behaviors or that have to do with medical requirements and stuff. Like a lot of facilities are getting, not like churches, but a lot of facilities are getting into mask mandates and vaccination mandates and stuff. Here's the deal. We're not medical professionals and we don't know what's best for your family. You do. There are certain medical conditions that would preclude wearing a mask or would preclude certain vaccines, and there's age requirements and stuff. Every parent is expected to have their own kid's best interest firmly in hand and go ahead and do that, because you know better than we do. We're the church, we're not the parents, all right? So what we're doing is taking those precautions in-house. They'll be listed out a little more in a little more detail on that notification in front, and then we're going to go ahead and share the gospel and disciple the kids and support the parents in every way that we possibly can. So that's kind of our approach, and there's no silver bullet to check every box, but we are commanded as the church to gather together and to do these things, and there's no hindrance in doing that. So that's kind of our approach here. The leaders have all been brought up to speed on that, and we'll all be reading off the same sheet of music when you get here on Monday. If you got further questions about that, feel free to get in touch, contact us, and we'd be glad to chat with you about any of that and clarify anything that we can. But we're looking forward to seeing kids, learn who Jesus is and kind of have his truth and his character sort of pop in their eyes, and we just live for those light bulb moments. So we'll see you guys this week at VBS.